Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now in today's video we're going to be going over the latest snapshot, which is also nicknamed 20w12a, and it actually contains a little bit of things that we all need to know. Now the first one that I actually just released a video on is now all of the zero tick farms have been fixed. I've tested all of these and they are no longer working. So if you guys are playing the snapshots or looking forward to any type of zero tick farm in the 1.16 or the Nether update coming to Minecraft, unfortunately it is going to be completely gone here very soon. Well, it's already gone. Let's be honest. So but the update actually has a few things that we actually do need to cover, so let's just kind of go over them just real quick. So the first thing that we actually have to go over is the Afk Fish Farms. Now these things have been overpowered for a very long time, and quite frankly I have used them a lot personally, and they do generate some pretty good loot. However, the treasures are no longer going to be obtained from this Afk Fish Farm, so maybe some redesigns will be made or whatnot with it. But basically, let's go ahead and just kind of read it here and what it actually says. It says changes in 20w12a when fishing. Treasure loot will not only be obtained by fishing in open waters. So basically, open waters means it matches whether the fishing location is open water fishing or not. A fishing location is considered to be in open water if there are no blocks above the water and no solid underwater blocks around. All water blocks are source blocks and there are no bubble columns. So we'll have to kind of dig into that a little bit more, because I still feel like you could actually have an okay fish farm without actually maybe fishing. I guess we'll have to see what we can kind of come up with, but I know someone out there will probably figure something out. So that is kind of going away, except you still get pretty good loot from it. You can still get your string, you can still get the sticks, bones, you can still get ink sacks, and this is only from roughly a 5 to 10 minute AFK session using this specific farm. So unfortunately, it still does work. You're just not going to get the treasures from it like we are used to. So let's go ahead and move on to the sponges here real quick. So now going forward, the appropriate tool to actually go ahead and use a sponge is actually going to be a hoe. Of course, I'm in creative, so it's going to harvest it right away. But this is now the official tool that you guys can use, and it doesn't matter which ones you use. All right, so let's go and talk a little bit about bees, because they're current in the 1.15, but they're going to be making changes here very soon. They will no longer wander more than 22 blocks from wherever their beehive or home hive is considered. So instead of them wandering very far away, I've seen some people, the bees come out and then they're like, there's no flowers around or whatever, and they go flying a ways away. This will all be fixed with that, so they'll only go about 22 blocks at most away from this. Ooh, it's already got honey for me too. That's pretty crazy. All right, so the next one is the Basalt. I will kind of talk about this one just for a little bit. I don't remember it being directional like this before, so I could be wrong. However, you can actually put it into a furnace now, and you're going to get the brand new block, which is going to be this one right here, and it's going to be the polished basalt. It is directional. It kind of has that dead wood feel, which could be really cool in a lot of structures. Maybe almost like a petrified wood. I was kind of trying to compare it earlier, like against some of the gray builds, and it might be okay to have as an accent block, but it's a lot different than some of the other gray blocks. I just don't know, but I feel like a dead tree would be really cool with this one, or maybe a couple of things like that. If you guys are builders, definitely not me. Now the next thing that we should probably go over is the crying obsidian. So this is crying obsidian. We now have a use for it. We can actually make this respawn anchor, and basically how this works is to craft it. First of all, you guys do need to have 6 crying obsidian and 3 glowstone in order to actually create it. And then what you're going to do is you can set your respawn area 4 times without a bed in any of the worlds. So you can kind of come up this and you could actually place it. So if you only want to respawn once at that spot, you can actually just place once. Otherwise, it has a fillable area of 4, so you could actually respawn here 4 times. You just make sure that you fill it in with more glowstone. So you actually do need up to 7 pieces of glowstone just to get it started, if you guys do want to have the maximum output of the respawn, just in case you guys do die quite often. Now, there are a few other things that I do want to just briefly go over. This one is being the warped Nellium, and then we also have the Crimson Nellium as well. You can now bone mill these, which I didn't have any on me, and you guys can actually go ahead and get the fungi, or the fungus. You can get some of the Crimson roots, and you can get some of the warp roots as well. So that's pretty cool, and the sprouts from that. And you can do that in both of the biomes now, which is pretty amazing. We can actually do that same thing over here, and you can see that now we at least have a renewable source of some of these items if you guys are looking for them. So there we go. That is kind of a nice addition. And look, you can even do it in the overworld. So as long as you bring some of those blocks back, you could actually make a nice farm in the overworld instead of always having to go back to the nether. Some of the other changes that have been made to the snapshot is actually revolving around parrots. So parrots imitate hostile mobs less often, and parrots do not randomly imitate hostile mobs when the game mode is set to peaceful. And then there's a brand new mood detection algorithm for cave sounds. So we'll have to definitely check that out because I haven't really looked into that too much. The other new block here is going to be the nether gold ore, which I think looks really, really cool. If you guys are going for that creepy castle vibe with like the red nether bricks, having this sprinkled in is going to be pretty amazing. Plus, you can actually throw this inside of a furnace, and you guys will get gold ingots from it as well. However, if you guys do, let's just change our game mode to survival. Actually, let's get ourselves a pickaxe first before we actually do this. And let's just grab this, and then we can set our game mode to survival here real quick. You can actually get golden nuggets from it as well. So I feel like grabbing the block with a silk touch is going to be way better than this, because this is 9 pieces and I just harvested 2 and I didn't even get a full gold ingot. So definitely worth it to put it inside of the furnace. But I think that is everything that is covered in today's snapshot. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. There's a lot of new things that are coming. I honestly can't wait for the 1.16 update. Now, obviously, I was kind of disappointed about the Afk Fish Farm because it's a great way to start, but I get why they did it. At least they kept some of the other ones, like, you know, all the stuff that's already in this chest here, and then we can get the treasures from doing other things as well. And I'm not so disappointed about the zero-tick farms. We'll just have to have different creations, which I am coming up with them very soon. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And also, guys, if you guys found this helpful or enjoyable at all, make sure you guys hit that like button so that it can be shared with other people as well. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.